Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to Copywriter's Corner. And in this video we are going to talk about the rules that you should follow when it comes to bullet points. Less rules, more of just good practices to have for them. What I'm thinking about in terms of when I'm writing my bullet points is even more stressing the fact of punchy. Why? Because as people are going through sales pages very fastly, a lot of times they will stop at the bullet points. They're like, oh, this is going to be very short, and this is probably something I can read without me having to shoot my brains out. Because of that, that means that is your chance to let them know everything you could possibly imagine. I've seen people have sales pages where the whole thing was bullet points just to get people to write it, and I've done the exact same thing before. So that is how important they can be. That is how much they can actually help. So the way you want to think about in bullet points is you want a mixture of what it is that you're doing inside of there. So sometimes you'll just be talking about benefits, but I still think it's important to have some pragmatic things in there because there's going to be some people who are just inherently practical people. So the way that I like to do it is, if I'm talking about a product specifically and I'm listing out bullet points for what's included in that product, what I'll do is, and I believe I got this from Gary Halbert, Boring Letters, very good book by the way, or it was either from that or Kick-Ass Copywriting Secrets, one of them. One line will be benefit based, so either benefit based or vaguely appealing. Meaning the secrets that I used, the best secrets that I used to build muscle. That doesn't mean anything, but it's very specific in what it's doing and it sounds dope. The next one will be how I use intermittent fasting to get shredded fast. People know exactly what intermittent fasting is, and if they see that, they're going to be like, oh, dope, I know what that is. Next one would be sorry, I'm thinking off the top of my head, which should let you know how you should go about writing copy. Every word is very specifically picked. So this one can be the ancient techniques our ancestors used to burn fat with minimal effort. Boom. You have no idea what that means. I know what I was talking. I was talking about NEAT, where you like walk around and you lose fat. That's why none of our ancestors were fat. They were always moving, and they didn't eat that much. And then the next one could be my personal workout routine that I use for doing such and such. Like, so hopefully you get what I'm saying in terms of that. You want one to be vague but dope and talking about what it's going to solve. The next one to be very specific, something that's very specific inside of the course or product or whatever it is that you're selling. And this is going to help keep their attention and hold it because they're going to be like, oh, what is that? Oh, I know exactly what he's talking about there. That sounds amazing. Man, I wonder, wow. So it's going to get to the point where they're like, well, if he's giving me like actual tips that I can start using where you're like, oh, how I use intermittent fasting to do this, then they're going to assume that all the other stuff that you're being vague about is going to be just as dope, if not better. That is the way you want to do it for when you're talking about the actual product. Any other time you're listing out bullet points, I think they should just be benefit based. Just talking about various benefits that they are going to get or things that they are going to avoid, which in and of itself is a benefit. And those are the rules for bullet points. You stick to that, you are going to see a lot of success, my friend. And with that, I'll end the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.